Good evening, everybody. Welcome to AB Mugen RAW is BLAZIKEN. I'm not gonna lie, my throat is a little bit sore from still trying to recover a little bit from doing this from my friend's stream, which go check it out if you guys can. It was hilariously funny. However, it was a lot of good clips though from that stream that I was in. I was a guest over there at my friend Red Lion or Rory's stream. If you guys remember, Rory Collins, who voiced Yoshi in Super Mario Fables, he also doing the stream lately, and I've also been a guest sometimes, part of the inner circle, apparently. So go check him out if you guys can. He streams a lot, same how I am doing on Twitch as well too. So go check my Twitch if you guys want to do so as well. And also check out the promos box. And the new episode of Pokemon was just released. Go check it out if you guys can. This is mostly from all the way back in what? Was it August? This was we're in Boston. We're in August 22nd here. Since welcome to episode 62 of AB Mugen RAW. Ready to go for today. It is a very interesting night for this one. So things have definitely changed with this schedule. Especially there's a few other updates. Also, I do apologize for being slightly late, just a tad late on that one because of Genshin's update, and this game's also updated earlier. So I wanted to go chill with the cat. So she was just being needy again. So I had to feed her. But we're in Boston here for Raw. Good old Boston, Massachusetts. Tag Team Champions, of course, in action. Pokken titles on the line, with Heracross finally defending his Pokken title. I know it's been a while. People have actually been asking about what about Heracross and the Divas Championship will be decided. So we'll wait till at that time. We haven't got any challenges for the Divas title, so nothing too special. So we'll see how today it goes. I don't know how many people will be on tonight for streaming here, so we'll see how today unfolds. We're just getting started for today. We'll talk about Yoshi being suspended. About Yoshi as well. Yoshi, of course, we have a lot of things in store for you today. Yoshi making his big return back in his first match. We'll talk about Yoshi, his new upgrade, and he's back, and you can see in the roster he's finally making his big return to the ring finally. But of course, Yoshi earlier today, Yoshi spoke also. That's what I announced earlier. We get ready for Unforgiven coming out. It is going to be the Breakpoint event with Unforgiven, so we combine both of those events again like we did last time. And yes, Adel being suspended, which of course Adel was supposed to be suspended. Unfortunately, Adel was planned to. Then he got into a fit. He got pretty mad. Of course, got mad at me for just trying to suspend the guy. Out came Yoshi. Yoshi came back from his long injury, so he's back. But also he said don't stop that match. Don't start the suspension just yet. One last battle against Adel, which it turns out to be inside Hell in a Cell. I was like, are you freaking serious? No way, Yoshi and Adel inside Hell in a Cell. But Yoshi didn't come back alone. He came back with some new friends, and that brought in V&T, Vertigo, and Talon, which we'll probably see V&T a little bit later once his roster gets a new update, whatever. So there'll be some roster update changes here and there. Also got a few of the superstars from the trade from SmackDown. I also will be able to say that some people on SmackDown, like I mentioned last week's stream, which probably check the episode that we episode you guys can. It was a pretty solid stream. So it only got like 3.5 stars. So it was a meh show. Meh. So but Yoshi returned back. He earlier in this episode apparently. This is most of it. I'm just reporting all the notes here I have. But Yoshi came back. He returned from injury, beat the daylights. I mean, it was only for like 30 seconds, but still, Yoshi came back, had a little bit of a retribution, a little bit, beat the snot out of the former world champion. And Adel was mostly thanks to the people, you guys over there in the chat, has spoken, of course, and talked about how Adel costs ratings, which I agree with that, but that's also something I disagree too. Not just I guess Adel himself costing ratings for the show. Raw was, like I said before, Raw was on fire at One Night Stand. it was one of the best shows, of course. The Gauntlet match was the best received 10 years of my show, my series, becoming 10 years old now. We're still going though now for our possibly over our 11th year in this channel, so I'm excited about that. Thank you guys again for your support on a one night stand in New York. It was freaking awesome. Now we're in Boston, so we're the other side of things. So with a little bit of Boston going on here for Raw. However, though, with this case, Adel not suspended just yet. Yoshi came out and, of course, demanded. He roared out and demanded to get his, hopefully, don't suspend him just yet. He and I have a little unfinished business, which is true. Which, of course, remember, Yoshi got attacked in January during that Legion draft. Everyone's been talking about. Everyone's been so amped up and jazzed up about ever since the draft began early this year. So, after the whole match, Yoshi got attacked from Adel. From back in January, that was nearly, I guess, from that timeline, from August, it was like 7 months ago. But Yoshi's back now, and he wants his hands on the Dark Shield one more time. And this is mostly, it's gonna be tough to see how it develops. But I believe right now, yes, it is confirmed that yes, we'll see Yoshi and Adel one last time inside Hell in a Cell, which kind of rhymes. It's like a little rhyme. Adel inside a cell. Inside Hell in a Cell. First Hell, I think this is probably the first Hell in a Cell match since 2018, I believe. That's since 2017 when EXE and Bowser fought off. So this is gonna be pretty crazy. One of the Devil's Playgrounds, one of Taker's favorite matches, inside Hell in a Cell. So. Good Lord Almighty, this is I don't know, I'm just concerned about this. Well, Yoshi just got back from injury. This is something I don't blame Yoshi for, but I'd be pissed off too if my leg was just severely damaged by the Dark Shield. But now it's good. Well, speaking of Dark Shield, we'll see that we'll actually have some of them will compete tonight. We'll see, and also we see Ivy, Scarlet Crow, and Nick Rugal. We'll see a lot of Dark Shield tonight as well too for this episode. And the Pokken title is going to be decided with Bandit Heracross defending his Pokken title against Gengar. Which will be interesting to see how Gengar make an impact on. Maybe it's a little bit of a soften up move here by Lucario, because Lucario is still going after that Pokken title too. He wants a shot at that as well. So that's what Lucario's team won that gauntlet match. Those people who hadn't seen it, I recommend go checking it out. It was a fantastic gauntlet match. Spoiler alert, Lucario basically won that gauntlet match and became him and his team became the more contenders in the respectable championships and represented Raw proudly. So that's mostly with the game plan moving forward now. So with this sake, also a return match from One Night Stand, Gouki vs. Iori 2. This is a rematch from the pay-per-view. So, I mean, Iori is more annoying. Gouki does have or Akuma. Gouki or Akuma, yeah, you want to call him, though. He was just a menace. So Iori was a menace. Gouki, we'll see a rematch happening, and then we'll see a rematch we'll see a lot of revenge. It's mostly a lot of revenge stuff right now for tonight for this Raw, and Power Girl. We'll see Power Girl in action. We'll see Yang Xiaolong be pretty fun to watch, and the tag team champions in their non-title match. They'll also be action, and of course we'll see Yoshi's review. We'll see Yoshi's new look. We're going to take a look at Yoshi's review. We're also going to review the main event. Not really a match, but we're just going to talk about Yoshi's big return back to the ring, and how much he has worked hard to get back after 7 months. Spent 7.5 months, nearly 8 months on his timeline. So now it's probably we're in September. So at this point, yeah, it probably was like 7 months at the time. In total, it's probably about 8 months since he came back from injury. So yeah, we got a lot of fish to fry here today. Adel was supposed to be, but then that's where Yoshi, and then Vertigo and Talon return and beat the snot out of the former champion. So I'm excited. That made me a little bit happier, a little bit of relief. Glad it was just an annoying segment, but at least it was good. I'm happy to see Adel get his just desserts after Yoshi finally getting his revenge, but Yoshi's still not fully satisfied. So he's crazy. Yoshi is a crazy dinosaur. He's just a primal. Bring some of his primal rage brethren. I mean, Yoshi's not with Primal Rage, but you get what I mean. But Yoshi returned back from injury. It's great to see Yoshi back. We're also going to talk about his stuff. We'll also have a review of the new ones, and special thanks to Diamond Spike 12 for the super better Yoshi. So, has Yoshi gotten better? We're going to find out a little bit later on main event. Well, main event, it's not a main segment, I guess, a main promo, I guess, for Yoshi. It's probably the first time actually having a main promo, because we're mostly going to talk about Yoshi's, success story, how can he take out Adel this time. How will this super better Yoshi prevail against the Dark Shield's, savior? Alright, let's get this started for now. Let's get ready to get things rolling for Raw tonight. Getting started with so nothing has changed in the roster just yet, but we will get to Gouki versus Iori in our first stint here on Raw. Where the frick is... Oh, it's been a while. Where's both? I'm trying to find both of them. Oh, there we go. I got him. Alright, where is Gouki? Where's Gouks? Where is Gouks? I can't find Gouks. It's on my... I don't have my glasses right now. Can't see that well. Oh, there. Got him. Never mind. I got him. Get him. I should do random stage, why not? Since we're in Boston this time, so here we go. Let's get these double checking else here. Nope, we're not here yet. So, all right, this case with Iori back, and it looks like Iori back now is this now criminal still loose. But of course, Gouki is just trying to do the best he can here. Showtime right now and running. Oh, the Crisis Jungle here for today. It's time for action. Round one begins. Iori off to a good start here for this first bit. I mean, it's gonna be the same old, I guess, for the classic Iori. Just deja vu, but this is what it is. Iori now more dominant than ever after his successful victory here. Just combo to that big purple flame combo. Just like a flawless first. Wow. Just beat the bricks. Literally beating the bricks out of Iori. I'm sorry, Gouki here. That's round 2 here. Some big opportunities here for both sides now. Iori has some good combinations. Maybe try to get separation. There's something. And again, Gouki's getting blasted now. This lunatic out the... Oh, that's a good catch. Lands on his feet too. Nice. Nice Shinkodoken. Now I'm trying to make a comeback here. This is something that happened before. Good block there by Iori. Close call now. Nice counter to a Shoryuken. Nice Shoryuken uppercut. Nice monkey flip there. Into a big judo throw. Now Iori trying to bounce back too. Stupid nasty real problem. Let's call for round 2. Gouki trying to force our first 3 here. He does, and pulls off a Shoryuken to force a round 3. Barely hung it on. Good move by Gouki to force the round 3 to start things off here. All right. I mean, way better than their previous match of One Night Stand. So now Iori just gonna bring that. So just keep laying the hurt on Gouki now. Oh, Hatagoshi connect with a near fall. That was gonna be that was what end up finish anybody else, but Iori somehow survived every one of those. That's accidental again. This is it for Gouki now, but Gouki has how much energy left. Excuse me. But a big headbutt right to the head. Oh man, that's a just. And Iori, evil laughing away his troubles. You should fear me now. If you still feel something, well, I mean that headbutt really gave something else. But you're still a punk as always. This criminal still on the loose. And I mean, good. I mean, also Gouki put up a hell of a fight too. At least he tried to force that 3, but then he made a big comeback, and then the bad guy just cuts him off like that. So Iori gets the win 2-1 over Gouki. I gotta tell you what, Gouki tried, but it was a better outing than just getting 2-0 just like that. Not bad at all. So it was certainly enjoyable, at least. So it was good. A good start to Raw. But thank you for the like, by the way. I appreciate the like. But yeah. By the way, also hit the like button if you guys want to see more. That's something to certainly I'm sure the fans would tune in for that one for sure. Hit the like button, of course. But in the meantime. Yeah, so this computer is still buzzing again. My computer's having a lot of issues at the moment. Again. Fucking dumb piece of shit. This is why I built a new one, but I built a new computer already, so. But it's back in Pennsylvania. I'm trying at the moment. But overall, good effort, though. Good effort. Great effort by Iori. Good effort by Gouki, but Iori just, too strong. The Dark Shield. I'm sure Adel was very appreciative about that. See his new buddy, his new criminal buddy. Was also the one revealed that attacked Yoshi on that night as well too. So that's why they kept Iori a secret. But now he's all ready to go, all fully energized, and this criminal is still escaping the asylum. Supposed to be put locked away, but apparently not. So that's what I'm kind of a little concerned about these days. But hey, Gouki put up a good show. Great fight. Good. It was a good showcase. At least the fans woke up a little bit. That certainly got around 3 a bit. But it was a way better match one night stand, especially getting 2-0. So Gouki tried to force around. He tried to get things going around 3. Well, it's close. It's very close. It was a very close call. I'm all tired out today, but honestly, I had more words to say about this. But that concludes their feud a little bit. But for now, but it might be the end of that feud. That might be, and that's my only keyword is might. But all right, we're gonna get ready. Jesus Christ, I can't speak today. I'm tired today. Leave me alone. We're gonna come back in a moment as this buzzing is just pissing me off. This stupid my computer's having a lot of issues already. So I'm just gonna have to wait until this piece of just being a piece of shit right now. I can't find words today. I can't find them. Alright, but we'll come back in a moment as our second match is coming up, and we're just going to get ready. But still to come, we're going to check out Yoshi's stuff. We have the tag team champions in action as well. So the Pokken Tail's on the line, and of course it's going to be a rematch from one of the bonus episodes I did, or the Raw Fallout, which of course is kind of an interesting upset, surprisingly. We'll have more discussions on that in a moment. Raw continues next. Alright, we're back, everybody. It is indeed another installment of AB Mugen RAW. Starting off with these two. So the Nightbot's actually not working today. So I wanted to test it out, but the Nightbot's not working today. I don't think so. So we have a little bit of a rematch from the Fallout. We know that Katana and Natsume, of course, had their bit of a ninja Mortal Kombat rivalry. It was interesting to see. Actually, so surprisingly, most people didn't see the Fallout, which was the 6th Fallout, so we hit 60 episodes. So apparently, with this, Katana and Katana from Team Mortal Kombat got the victory over that shocking win and took out all four of those ninja masters by herself. I was like, damn. Katana might be probably the most powerful diva right now. She with that win, that would be huge for her. But then now in this case, it is a divas tag match, especially having their partners Katana and Yang Xiaolong versus Power Girl and Natsume. Should be interesting. Divas tag here for the time being. We'll see how we'll head in the ringside here for this one, especially when we're ready to go now. But outside, of course, it was like Gouki and Iori had their match outside of the Crisis Jungle. Now we're indoors here, getting things started here for Raw, and should be an interesting feud here, actually.
I think you picked a fight with the wrong girl.
Ooh, like the zombie, Natsume. Natsume all fired up here. Obviously, she wants her hands, so Natsume's usually out there losing. With a big slam there. Oh, nice seismic toss there by Power Girl. Go for that total annihilation. And again, sweet revenge here from Natsume right now. I'm trying to go for some big revenge here. Yang fired up now. He's a fiery fury here. I'm liking Yang Xiaolong a little bit. Why did Katana walk right into that? Ooh! Nice super heat vision. Now, so this combo. Full annihilation. And again, Power Girl gets blocked this time. Yang trying to counter it, she does. Nope. Again. Yang down and out. Go for that super force palm. Into the nice and modified bulldog, and there's that big emphatic slam. And that's against the sweet revenge in round 1. See Katana try to force it round 3, like did the Fallout episode here. Round 2. Annihilation, nice. And again, Power Girl just trying to work it out. Damn, look at that ass on Power Girl, jeez. Oh, and a good catch too, and a big size. Oh man! Wow! Yang getting bodied by Power Girl's big slam there. Annihilation again, and Yang down and out. Thanks to Power Girl's just her spammy attacks again. Goes followed to a total annihilation. Damn. Right now, the numbers can come up in handy. Oh, jeez. The numbers game just caught up to her, I meant to say, but jeez, what a Power Girl Natsume just went in some interesting numbers here. Well, unfortunately for you, you're not dealing with Superman. You're dealing with me. Well, Superman's on SmackDown, unfortunately. But that was the case. So if you were expecting Superman, then he's on SmackDown. He's over there on Matt's show, but still. A 2-0 finish. Natsume getting her big revenge after just being upsetted like that, and I'm sure all the Ninja Masters are gonna be happy with this one, especially Power Girl's new alliance with Natsume getting the job done today. So it was a nice sweet revenge here by Natsume. Trying to tie up the series now for this small little feud they have. So good to see Ninja Masters get the job done. Very nice, very nice. Total annihilations were all over the place by Power Girl, so I like it a lot. So not bad of a start. Just a very quick and easy 2-0 win, and we'll see how Power Girl and Yang play. Unfortunately, Yang takes the L, but of course Katana gets pinned, so that kept kept Yang kind of safe though. So we'll see. Maybe we'll see Yang and Power Girl have their match as well too. We'll see how that maybe play for singles competition at some point. So pretty happy to see it. Happy to see some justice finally served. But Katana, I was surprised. I was like, Katana just took out all three of us. So I guess that was a fluke anyway. So apparently, apparently Katana had a crappy partner. Would have been nice to see maybe somebody else from any other diva that Katana could have gotten. But Yang was a spitfire for sure. But I think Power Girl just had the domination, and he had the strength. And Natsume had the skill and the strength. That's a lot of strength for Natsume to just take down Katana with a single bulldog, right to the head too. It was a very modified bulldog too. Anyway, yeah, good stuff for all around, and we'll head to a Pokken title match pretty soon in a minute. So, again, nothing has changed today. So, unfortunately, yeah, so probably gonna take a little break here because nobody here today. So, it might be a pretty bad time for the show, but hopefully people will see how it plays out today. Probably not gonna be much people tonight anyway. So I'll try to break and just see if I can move my PC a little bit actually because it's starting to annoy me. Alright, be back in a moment as another set when we have another match going. This is for the Pokken titles as Gengar is getting his first match in. Now as a singles competitor, unfortunately. Hopefully it's a singles competitor, so him and Kabbuska split ways with each other. So Gengar now is a singles star, look for him to try to meet the Pokken division a lot stronger. So, will we see Gengar become the new champ, or will Heracross make instant mincemeat out of the Ghost type? Or Ghost Poison type? Pokken title match, coming up next. There's a stupid gnat again. Right? Hang on, we're back, everybody, but hang on, let me get this stupid gnat. I think I got it. I think, because these stupid gnats keep flying around every time. Always on stream, I always have to kill gnats every time. I hope I got it, but it's just these. I don't know. So, alright, we're back, everybody. As the Pokken title's on the line. Bandit Heracross? I haven't seen the Bandit in a very long time. This Canadian Heracross. A lot of people were confused, or they got mixed up with Heracross and Metagross. How's Metagross Canadian? Heracross is the one who's Canadian, guys. Come on. But the Bandit has made some interesting approaches. He has been a pretty long-range Pokken who's hardly been the title, so now we'll see if you make it more prestige and try to make it more challenging for the people who really, try to hopefully earn a shot. But Gengar, waiting very patiently, but he's again finally makes his appearance. Now a single star. Unfortunately, with him and Kabuska no longer partners, they respect each other, so they'll go separate ways for the time being. I'm sure Kabuska will probably train a little bit, doing some stuff on her own. But for now, Gengar looking forward to hoping try to become the next, Pokken champion, and try to do as best he can, and on his own here. But seeing Heracross as a fighting type, I'm sure that Gengar will just withstand some of those fighting type attacks. Maybe, but I beg to differ. I don't have the Pokken title like the animation for it, so unfortunately I can't really showcase it. So should be pretty good. Should be pretty good title match coming up for this one. Heracross and Gengar should be pretty fun. Now, with this sake, Lucario, of course, he's looking for a hopefully challenge. He has a few choices to make. He could probably challenge for the Pokken title. He could challenge for or probably go all out and go for the undisputed title. But Lucario says he wants to represent the Pokken division, so nothing too crazy. So he wants to try to beat Heracross again and get this title back. He's waiting for his opportunity. So we'll see how this plays out. Lucario, I'm sure he'll probably be watching this match too and try to scout. Got a Heracross, really. The Heracross kind of cheated, especially had Scizor interfering. His good buddy Scizor interfering too, so they did a solid team as of late. We beat Charizard, which we so bad he went to SmackDown. And the purple and pink actually. This one, a lot of purple and blue and pink here. Yep. Oh, nice power slam. So to trick this again here. Same thing we saw previously with nice toss up by the Gengar. Heracross with big kicks. Nice horn. Oh, there's a hard and now look at the power slam again. Another power slam again. Showing the Doskui offense. That's sumo style offense too. They're trying to block, but nothing even to no avail too. Gengar just getting blasted round one. As a champion, still got it though. Diving and horn attack to start first blood. Good block there. Good block from Gengar trying to play some defense, but gets caught again. Those plays are effective, apparently. They're gonna try to go for that fan slap. Double home. Heracross going for the harden. Oh, nice! Oh, nice! Looks like there's a Nightshade attack. Nice move there. That does some damage, but again, just Heracross just getting his ass kicked left and right. And again, nice dropping into the big diving horn attack for the win. There you go, Heracross retaining his Pokken title 2-0. Their skills are impressive. I'll look forward to our rematch in Canada. That was a good Nightshade too. That was pretty cool, but that didn't matter enough. So Gengar it's mostly double specialist regrets. I don't know about Gengar being a single star, but I think Gengar's gonna have to think twice about being a single star. To be honest, hey, you know what? At least he shows proof. Heracross may be a lazy bastard, but he's still defending his Pokken title proudly. So there you have it. He can go snooze back in the Pokeball. He goes. So the champion, but Lucario. I'm sure Lucario will probably have some interesting approaches, of course. We'll see how today plays out for sure. Alright. Pretty good stuff here. Heracross retains it. Nothing to be said. Alright. Now we have, of course, we head back to doubles action here. And that is going to bring in Sheep and Kamala. Look for these two guys, these two big behemoths. Sheep, Kamala. Especially, it's going to be an interesting approach for the tag team champions. Alright, we get to our next match now. This is especially Sheep and Kamala. Getting some good action here. But this will be the first. This will be their first stand on Raw. And Sheep and Kamala making their first debut, made their debut a few months back, but they've also taken on the tag team champions, which is kind of interesting to see. These Saturday Night Slam Masters are going to be interesting to see. This could be a walk in the park for the champions, or unless the Kansuki Estate are just looking forward to try and hopefully send a message to Pika PZ. We'll see how today plays out for sure. We head over to ringside, and Sheep and Kamala. I actually been liking to see these two for a very long time since ECW territory, but now they're going to make some good waves. These big boys looking forward to hopefully try to topple down the lankiness of Elena's defense and hopefully the wild beast known as Blanka. There's going to be a lot of heavies, of course. The heavies making their way of course. See how much round one? And off to a good start. Oh, nice DDT there. Leg lifts again. It's a super leg lariat combination. Elena Blanka just beat every single week. One of the other tag team champions for a reason. And now Elena's going for Shall We Dance. 12 for the dancing legs. 12 for the dancing legs. Nice defense there by Elena again. That's uh-oh. Oh, nice catch! Oh! It's a dragon swing. That's that big super dragon with no avail. Elena had an instinct. Now the double team come up in handy. And it's a big low sleeve onto the ankle shins. And a clutch route. This is all Elena's defense helping out. And Elena Blanka all settled in the champions. Just doing the best of Kansuki Estate. Making quick work in round one. Let's see if it's the new heavies to try to force the round three. Oh! Nice cyclone drop there. Looks like a cyclone drop by Sheep. Or gets counter again. Especially being countered again. They're going to isolate the partnership. They're doing anything that you can to save her blocking the team. Oh, another nice double team again. That could be the fate of Pikachu right now. 5-second pose for the win. That dreaded 5-second pose for the win, and that will do it. And Watkins eating some melons. Give himself energized, give some fuel after his little post-match eating for sure. Secret reaction is a joke. Blanka just making quick work of the bouncers. And these big heavies just showing what they do best, but they were just at the wrong place at the wrong time, just messing with the tag team champions. But as soon as they went to work on just on trying to focus on Elena, but Elena had just said no doubt about it, no problem, just take care of those two with their 5-second pose. A little bit of Edge and Christian style there with the 5-second pose. And just like that, just her stance, just for the win. That's kind of an interesting approach. There you go. 2-0 for the win. Nothing I could say about that. Champions just take control of that one, and you get the strong 2-0 win. So nothing to say about that. And we already have our main event match. Since it is a six-person main event, but we'll also get to see our Yoshi's big return back. We'll see how he plays out, and we'll see how today Yoshi. Kind of a small episode for today for Raw. There's nobody else here today. There isn't much to say for streaming, but well, so that just proves how to go back to this episode's recorded. So, and plus there's actually another Raw coming up right after, or actually during this will be a go home show, be the go home event. It was in Cleveland, Ohio, and then we hit the Fort Wayne in Indiana for these 2 episodes here for episode 63 and 64. We're almost trying to catch up to the episodes, really. And pretty much not going to be able to be that active, so especially our community's not that active, to be honest. It's going to be probably a small episode today. Try to at least complete that, and they can just head ahead and just go ahead home happy. There's nobody there. But, hey, what can we do? Alright, we'll be back with the 3v3 action, and we'll also talk about Yoshi's big return. All this coming up. wow, already our main event. Well, it's Yoshi kinda, which we're going to talk about, discuss his new powers. We'll hopefully try to make things work here for this in this case. But yep, welcome back everybody as we get ready for our six-person tag team matchup here. Especially it's kind of a small back. So especially I spoke to you guys earlier about the whole, we're gonna have a whole Dark Shield Fest episode filled with, just to try to get some hype really for the for the event, or paper whatever they want to call it. But Dark Shield members with Nick Rugal now back in the lineup. Of course, he has been out doing some business work over there and somewhere else. And Ivy and Scarlet, so Ivy joined up with the Dark Shield, now part of it, and also Scarlet, essentially the new Chains of Pain gone. They have a new Chains of Pain member, which is going to be Ivy, now in the mix, playing the role, just being that, somewhat of pseudo grandmother, I guess. Really, she may be old, but she has a little bit more, has a lot of experience, and of course, from in this stage whatsoever, and competing in it's the most interesting fight against like Soul Calibur's Ivy, which she's been playing a good role later for the Dark Shield, and that's why they had their little bit of a cat fight. Scarlet Crot and Niles Tep still having their issues in the past. But however, this could be a good game changer for the Dark Shield. It's especially Mike Rugel's now back and looks forward to try to regain some control now, especially these girls have been fighting off. And this mostly seems like who will be the more edgier team. Especially now it's Setsuna also being part of it, especially another guy who's experienced, who's also of course from the last place, Setsuna. He's also been having a ball lately, of course. Now especially with Legion of Darkness, it has been kind of quiet lately, but he's very quiet and very patient. That's what you need to acquire, is a lot of patience. As the old samurai, looking forward to try to seek some retribution against some of his other Last Blade members, of course. There's some of them are from SmackDown too, but now it's focused on just trying to represent Legion of Darkness proudly. So it's kind of like a heel group versus heel group, kind of like who's born to ask the remaining other members of other specific factions, of course. Who's the more darkest of Raw? Who has a more edgier look? Who has a better clothing than Hot Topic, I guess. Hot Topic versus Hot Topic, to be honest, I guess. But in this case, McRugel showing why he is more down, but he is beatable for sure. Especially now with Setsuna, now with the Dark Nation. The Dark Nation leading the team. They have former tag team champs themselves too. Same goes to Scarlet Crowd, of course, herself too as a tag team champion. So a lot of history here right now. These two teams. Alright, here we go. Especially McRuel now back in the lineup. Should be interesting to see. Round one. Now this is a 6-person matchup here. Ooh, nice. That flexibility from Google. So it's all some DDP yoga skills, of course. And now a strong lead right now for the Dark Shield now. Now for the Chain Prison. Over the Chain Prison, nice move there. Now taking Rugal down and out. Wow. Oh no, Rugal's back up. I thought for sure he was down and out. He's not. He faked it. He faked his death. Playing possible. Now it's Setsuna and Nile down and out. And now I'm trying to help her boss here, but unfortunately nobody home there. As the Dark Shield showing why they're more superior so far, and looks like Skulker trying to literally hanging out there, trying to get a kiss from Ivy. Ooh. And now round two. Ooh, nice slash! It's the purple lightning strike. Go for the Dark Lightning, nice move there. And also another trying to force a 3 here. But they just somehow isolate and get rid of Ivy or somebody else that will be. That's what Setsuna's trying to do right now. That's a smart strategy right now by Setsuna. That's what he got him in the first place. Ooh, and again, and Scar with some link chains. I thought she was going for the chain. I thought it was Chain Prison. My bad. Link chains, most of the ultimate. And now for the Devil's Chain Wings. This might be the bitter end for Throat Shield in round 2. Ooh, nice slash, a good piercing, puncturing. Poor Scarlet. Now it's down to both bosses here. Uh-oh. Gigantic burst. Great separation here. And there goes Nile. Into that big big time gigantic slam. And again the double team. Total elimination. Look at the miniature total elimination. Gigantic slam for the win. Barely hung it on with the fallen Scarlet. But I guess the veterans, especially with the elderly, getting the job done. Mekruho and Ivy. The elderly get the victory here. You'll see older members of the Dark should get the huge win. So especially Ivy's services and Mekruho's leadership definitely showing why they are a superior Dark group so far in this rivalry, especially with Scarlet and all because Scarlet and Nile having their personal feud, of course, the last several months now. They're also hoping to end their feud, of course, with Scarlet and Nile. But a good effort though. By Setsuna had the right number, but of course, especially Mekruho, just the more. You literally have Mekruho difference, of course, so or Mekruho diff in the chat, but there's nobody here, so it's supposed to be like basically an episode by myself. Oh well. All right, in our main event, of course, there was a huge main event match. We're going to our pure main event, which we'll see Yoshi's new stuff, and we'll see our review of the new Yoshi look. And we'll have a look. This is Yoshi's time to shine now. We'll see what Yoshi can do. Yoshi's first return in action, and we'll discuss the review of Yoshi. And this is most going to be the first time we've ever seen this, new look of Yoshi. You see what he has improved on. But a good episode so far. We gotta get round 3 off our hands. It could have been round 3 from Setsuna. That could have been awesome to see him making a miraculous comeback, but unfortunately it did not work out very well. We didn't see no Eric Draven, the Crow, or no Snow Knight. They're nowhere to be found, unfortunately. Alright. Let's see how Yoshi can bring things up here. We'll have one last break, and we'll talk about Yoshi's performance. And see his new updates, see what he has to offer. He can hopefully try to send a message. Yoshi's first match, back in action, is up next. It's our main event. So I don't know why, right before the week went to break and winter just popped up. Hey, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream, dude. It's kind of a weird approach. You don't see me play, you don't see me do Overwatch, but I'm mostly commentating the matches here today. It's kind of a small episode. There wasn't much people today anyway. Just people just, you know, were hyped up and everyone else disappeared today. Yeah, good to see you here on AB Mugen RAW. It's rare to see it, but we're still in Boston for this main event. It's not really kind of a main event. It's mostly just fun to discuss a review on the new super better Yoshi. So Yoshi came back from a long injury, but now, as I explained earlier in the show, mostly Yoshi's back now. We'll see what he has to offer. But of course, he takes on Waluigi. It's kind of a weird approach to see Winter in this one. Usually shout out to Winter over there for Overwatch Wednesday over there, but even though it has been much episodes on there, especially I've been busy other games too. I mean other ones as well. But let's see Winter make a rare appearance. Wait. Very surprised appearance by Winter, just in the chat somewhere. Hope you're doing well, man. Hopefully, class isn't too much for you. Someone's got college issues to take care of. But yeah, pretty much Yoshi just training with Waluigi at the moment, trying to get some stuff done, and after Yoshi making a miraculous comeback, and we'll see how Yoshi plays out against Waluigi. In this interesting main event, even though it's not really kind of a main event match. We saw it earlier with the Dark Shield and Legend of Darkness. We know that Dark Shield, of course, is more superior to the other Legion of Darkness members. And Yoshi, not happy at all. But ooh, nice Yoshi bomb. It's a new modifier. Oh, it's a new big egg throw. You use the eggs and you use it. It's really a shell smash or eggshell smash. Super hot fire, yo! Oh, nice move. Damn. And now something Birdo or something. That's what Yoshi brought a lot of backup too. Ooh, wow, Yoshi on a roll, man. Into that Fight Tyson boot kick, which is the Super Hurricane kick, or the Tatsumaki spin kick. Well, damn! I mean, Yoshi's off to a good start, but this is what Yoshi needs to offer as well, too. On a rampage now. Uh-oh. Yo, so she's not epic charging here, of course. And now for the P block. Turn to Dragon Yoshi. Uh-oh, yep, Dragon Yoshi. He's evolved now the P block and the mushroom. Now he's all powered up now for sure. Turn into Super Dragon Yoshi with his new form. Wow. Massive egg. This is just insane. Yoshi just making quick work. Uh-oh. Call on the family. Like there's a 64-bit Yoshi in there too. That's just hilarious. That's pretty cool. Wow. I mean, I'm sure Adel's in for a treat now. Just taking this Yoshi bomb as well too. Yoshi, all that leg is into a perfect dish. Oh, Heracross was owned by Waluigi as well. There's a come rush into the big super egg roll combination. Just ooh, watch it, Yoshi. Ooh. Oh no, the baby Mario cry. Wow. Yeah, Yoshi, indeed. Wow, this Yoshi looking pretty good, man. I mean, sorry, Waluigi. I know you took a massive beating for sure, but of course, reporting with these results here. Yoshi making a big time statement. A big welcome back to Yoshi. I mean, Yoshi. Those people don't know. Yes, Yoshi is a former 3-time tag team champ with Pit as Smash Ultimate, as part of that Smash Ultimate duo. But that's what him and the Dark Shield have been feuding for like almost 2 years. My God, that is something though. That is something else. Oh man, Yoshi making some quick work here, as a matter of fact. So, damn, that's awesome. Such Yoshi can make some interesting plays here, as a matter of fact. So I'm very, very impressed with that so far. And I'm sure that's a message sent to the Dark Shield for sure. I mean, poor Waluigi just getting clapped after that. But Yoshi needed something to train with, of course, and he needed an opponent. But Waluigi came out there, and we'll probably do the best he can. Hopefully, see you. And that's what him and Waluigi have been doing a lot of training back and forth. But wow, just seeing this moveset, just very interesting. So that's what Waluigi kept a little bit of secret. Of course, he trained with Waluigi, but he just got clapped for sure. Yoshi, of course. Obviously, the baby Mario and Birdo made an appearance too, and we saw the Dragon Yoshi. He has a dragon form now, which is interesting. So that's something. That is something else, I'd say. Wow, good freaking start, man. I love it. Yoshi making this is a big statement here, and I'm sure Yoshi is making a huge statement against Adel if it does want to get inside Hell in a Cell, which has been pretty awesome. Of course, again, I'm a poet, you didn't know it. But geez, what a start, and wow, I'm gonna be pretty excited about this. This might be interesting for Adel. I'm sure Adel will have one last chance to make an impression before he gets suspended. Before he gets officially suspended after Unforgiven. So maybe finally let's get this guy out of my system, out of my life for a while until he finally comes back. But this is just temporary until I can find something else in the exchange. Yeah, I'm just excited about Yoshi. That's a big start, man. What a big return to Yoshi. I mean, he had to take his anger out on somebody after being taken out. But Waluigi looking forward to try to calm down Yoshi. But I think Yoshi just said, nope, he didn't have enough of any of the BS, of course. But now once he turned Super Dragon Yoshi, this new form of Yoshi looks really freaking good. Diamond Slide 12 did a great job on this, and shouts to you, man. This is fantastic. Oh my gosh. But Yoshi is making a statement. He made his presence known. He made his stomping ground. It's Adel he's looking for. He wants his hands on not only that, but to try to end off this feud once and for all. Their final battle inside Hell in a Cell. It's gonna be hell to pay for Adel. There's a lot of rhyming going on here. I'm butchering this for commentary on this. I apologize, but yep, that's it for today. I think I'm gonna call it. There's nobody else here today. That's it. That's all the matches I have to say for now. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed the episode, of course, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I'm sure you guys do that. I'm sure you guys want to miss anything in general. And we have more things on the way too. And I'm sure we have more Raw action. Not a Raw stream, but yeah, this probably be like what maybe it was a 2-star show. It looks like, so it might get better off once the stream is done with, and we can move on. But again, let's do our recap, by the way. Do a little bit of a recap, and then we can call it a night. Those people just missed out on this. We talked about Unforgiven, Adel not suspended, but of course Yoshi came back and just beat the snot out of Adel and sent a tremendous statement with his dragon form being revealed. Iori versus Gouki 1-on-1. Iori, it was actually a pretty good opener of a match, and especially it did really well. So Iori got the win 2-1. Power Girl Natsume get a little bit of revenge thanks to Power Girl's help. A little bit of strength by Power giving Natsume the big win. Heracross in easy fashion, just taking out Gengar. Even if Gengar had Nightshade, but Heracross retaining his Pokken Championship. Elena Blanka, the 10 champs in action, just do what they do best. And we know that the Dark Shield are the superior group right now. That will probably end the feud for them, I guess I can say, for those two heel groups. And then Yoshi, just a new version. Dragon Yoshi looks fantastic. But I think will his dragon form do enough damage to Adel and try to get the job done inside Hell and inside one of the Devil's Playground, one of Devil's structures inside Hell in a Cell and Unforgiven. So Yoshi is making a statement here. That's all I have the time. That's all I have the time for today. I cannot speak today. I'm so tired today. I'm so tired. That's all the time we have for. That's what I meant to say. Jesus, I can't do it today. I'm tired. Do this for 10 years now. Oh man, where the times have been? Where the times have gone? All right. Take care, everybody. Sorry for the long outro. I'll see you folks back here next week. Actually, there'll be another episode 63 this week, so check that out. Episode 63, and I believe we also have our go home show for the pay-per-view. So we gotta get ready for Unforgiven. Gotta catch up a little bit. But AzureBlaziken, signing out.